Two nations with very different footballing identities are set to collide at BC Place in Vancouver, Canada, in what promises to be one of the more compelling Group D encounters of the 2026 FIFA World Cup. Australia and Turkey kick off their World Cup campaigns in an intriguing Group D clash, with BC Place providing the spectacular setting as both nations look to secure an immediate advantage in a competitive section that also features the USA and Paraguay. Tony Popovich's Australia lineup in a 3-4-3 with Mathew Ryan in goal and captain of the side, behind a back three of Harry Souttar, Milos Degenek, and Cameron Burgess. The wing-backs are Nestory Irankunda and Jordan Boss, with Jackson Irvine and Connor Metcalf anchoring the midfield. Fran Mabo, Tate Yengi, and Irankunda complete the attacking unit. Turkey, managed by Vincenzo Montella, set up in a 4-2-3-1 with Mert Bayındır in goal, Zeki Çelik at right back, Merih Demiral and Çağlar Söyüncü in central defense, and Ferdi Kadıoğlu at left back. Hakan Çalhanoğlu and Kaan Ayhan form the double pivot, while Arda Güler, Kenan Yıldız, and Kerem Aktürkoğlu operate in the attacking midfield trio behind the lone striker. The head-to-head record between these two sides is minimal, with just 2 meetings on record. Both friendlies played in May 2004. Turkey won the first encounter 3-1 before following that up with a further 1-0 victory. Both results came over 2 decades ago and predate the current generation of players entirely. This fixture is, in every meaningful sense, a fresh chapter. Australia have been present at each of the last 5 World Cups and reached the round of 16 in 2022, their joint best showing at this level. Turkey, meanwhile, arrive at their first World Cup since 2002, when they famously finished third after a remarkable run to the semi-finals. The contrast in World Cup pedigree is stark, but both sides carry serious motivation. Tactically, this is a fascinating duel. The central battle that is likely to shape this match is Turkey's creative midfield axis against Australia's defensive block. Hakan Çalhanoğlu, with 105 caps and 22 international goals, will look to dictate tempo and pick passes through the lines into Arda Güler and Kenan Yıldız. Australia's midfield pair of Jackson Irvine and Connor Metcalf will need to compress space aggressively and prevent Güler from receiving on the half-turn. Australia's greatest strength is their defensive organization and set-piece threat through Souttar, while their biggest weakness is their susceptibility against technically superior pressing sides, as 3 pre-tournament friendly defeats demonstrated. Turkey's strengths are obvious. They boast a midfield most nations in this tournament would envy, but their weakness lies in vulnerability on the counter-press when their attacking shape is high and stretched. The key men to watch are Arda Güler for Turkey, whose ability to receive between the lines is genuinely world-class, and Nestory Irankunda for Australia, a dynamic wide forward capable of causing problems in transition. On win probability, Turkey are clear favorites at roughly 55%. Australia have around a 20% chance of a famous upset, with the draw sitting at approximately 25%. Turkey qualified through 5 consecutive competitive wins, including 2 composed 1-0 playoff victories, and their 2-2 draw away to Spain in qualifying demonstrated they can perform against elite European opposition. The predicted scoreline is Turkey 2-1 Australia. Turkey's quality eventually tells through Güler and a set piece or two, but Australia nick one to keep it honest, a result that would feel entirely true to the character of both these sides,